Good afternoon, Year 9. How are you all? Hope you are fine and good. Safe at home. So, welcome once again to Best Montessori Distance Learning e-portal. And in that, welcome to English class. So, if you remember, we had done chapter last time, making requests and responding to them. And we had done few exercises also along with the chapter. In continuation with that exercises only, let us do some more exercises. So today we'll finish the exercises of this chapter. So let's start the exercises. Now the grammar part of the exercise. The first question is enrich your vocabulary. The meanings of some of the words in the poem are given below. Find the words and fill in the crossword puzzle. So here the meanings are given. You have to find out the words from the poem which are having these meanings. Showing the want for something very much. This is the meaning. Showing the want for something very much. This is the meaning. You have to find out the word in number 1. Okay. Now the word you will find out from this poem. So let us read this poem once again. Dear mother, said a little fish, is that a worm I see? I'm very hungry and I wish you'd get the worm for me. Sweet innocent, the mother cried and started from her nook. That worm you see is there to hide the sharpness of a hook. As I have heard, the little trout was young and foolish too, and presently he ventured out to learn what might be true. Around about the worm he played with many a longing look, and dear me, to himself he said, I'm sure there is no hook. I think I'll give one little bite, and that was what he did, and thus he died in hapless plight by not doing as he was bid. So now see, what is the first meaning? Showing the want for something very much. So what do you think? What will be the word? According to me, it will be wish. So, so wish you will write here W-I-S-H, wish. I think you must have understood now. Okay, like this you will fill this crossword puzzle. Words you will find out from the poem. Meanings are given here. Okay, now read and answer. Like these questions are based on the poem. Now read the poem again and answer these questions. Already we have read the poem now. What does the baby fish want the mother fish to do? Yes, what does the baby fish want? Baby fish want. Baby fish is very hungry. So what does the baby fish want? The baby fish wants to eat something. So he wants the mother fish to give him something to eat. Why does the baby fish want to get the worm? Because baby fish is feeling hungry. So he wants to get the worm. Does the mother fish get the worm for her young one? Why or why not? Why? No. Why? Because that was not a worm. That was actually a hook. Why was the young trout foolish? Because why you think young baby fish was foolish? Because because the baby fish was thinking that that hook is a worm and he wants to eat that worm. What lesson does the poem teach us? That we should always listen to our elders. So these questions are very simple. You will do it in your copy. Now next move to the grammar part. In this grammar part, now see, the study time, the sentences in the first, okay, so let us see this first, think and act. What changes can you see in your locality? Think of the houses, schools, offices, shops, or other development work and write them down as in the example. So here you can take the help of your parents also because you might not have seen any changes. Your parents must have seen the changes like before how the houses were and now the houses are like totally developed houses. Before so there were kacha houses, how the schools were there before. Now you are having mostly smart schools. So you can take the help of your parents in this. Now Example, a new bridge has been built. Similarly, your parents will tell about the houses, schools, offices, shops, and you will write here. A new bridge has been built, the new houses has been built, the schools has now become smart, like this. Now think of the things different people have done in your locality. Example, my uncle has made a new house. Whatever things different people have done in your locality, you will write that. Okay. Here, what changes you have seen in before society and today's society, what development works have been done, that you will write. The works which have been done. And here, what different people have done in your locality, that you will write here. Okay. Now, the sentences in the first set above emphasizes the work done. So here in this set, in the first set of sentences, you will be giving emphasis on the work which is being done. And here you will be giving emphasis on the people who have done the work. Okay. Whereas the ones in the second set emphasizes the doer. Doer means the people who have done the work. So in other words, we use the passive voice if we want to emphasize the work, but if we want to give emphasis to the doer, we use the active voice. This already I have done 2 times with you, active voice and passive voice. Active voice means in which we give more emphasis on the doer who is doing the work, in which subject is before the object. And in passive voice, the object is before the subject. It means we give emphasis on the work done in passive voice. So the first set of sentences are your passive voice. And in active voice, we give emphasis on the subject, that is the person who is doing the work. So the second set of sentences will be your active voice. Okay. This already we have done 2 times now. Now study the interview once again and underline all the sentences that are in the passive voice. So for this now, what you have to do is, here is the interview, this interview. Now you will go through the interview. I'm not telling you to write all the sentences, but at least 5 sentences from this interview, which you will find in passive voice. Okay. Passive voice means in which, yes, the passive voice means in which more emphasis is given on the work which is being done. Means more emphasis is given on the object. Object comes before the subject. That is passive voice. So you will go through the interview, and then from this interview at least minimum 5 sentences. You can write more than 5 but not less than 5. So minimum 5 sentences you will select and write down which are in the passive voice. And passive voice, I have told you, in which more emphasis is given on the work being done, means the object. Now A part is clear. Now B part. Look at the pictures and say what is being done or has been done. See here, the child is planting a tree. The child is giving water to the plant. The pencil is broken. Room is closed. So you have to write here what is being done or has been done. Okay. Now, what is, you can skip this question. We will do it in the book itself when we'll meet in the school. So no need to do in the copy, because in this you have to draw the pictures and all. So no need to do it in the copy. C part. What is done in the following places? Write a sentence for each. What is done in a school? What is done in a hospital? What is done in a sugar mill? What is done in a cinema? We watch movie in a cinema. Sugar is produced in a sugar mill from sugar cane. Patients are looked after, or patients are treated in a hospital. We learn, okay, we learn in a school. So like this, you will write a sentence, one sentence for each of these. What is done in a school, what is done in a hospital, what is done in a sugar mill, and what is done in a cinema. Okay, this is C part. Only one sentence. Now D part. Look at the information given on the page of the book below and write some sentences as in the example. See now. The first one is by Caris Morgan. Okay, now you have to write few sentences having this phrase by Caris Morgan. Example, the book was written by Caris Morgan. It contains beautiful pictures. You can write like that. You have to write, okay, you have to write two sentences having this phrase. First example is like first phrase is by Caris Morgan. You can write two sentences like this. This book was written by Caris Morgan. It contains many beautiful pictures. Two sentences are there. Now second is editor Lucinda Lee. So you can write two sentences having this phrase, editor Lucinda Lee. This is the, for example, I can say these two sentences. This is a clipping of Kantipur newspaper. The editor of this newspaper is Lucinda Lee. Like this. Got all of you? This newspaper is printed at Oxford University Press. This newspaper is the most liked newspaper by the public. Like this, you will make two sentences having these phrases. Got all of you? Okay. Then, after this, look at the following table about the important events in the history of Nepal and supply the missing information. After that, write a paragraph in the passive voice using the information. Now see, here in this table, 2007 BS, what was done? Abolition of Rana regime. Then banning of political parties. You have to find out from the net in which year it happened. Then in 2017, what happened? You will write here. Then referendum carried out. In which year it happened? All this information you will find out from the internet. First of all, you will complete this table by finding the information from the internet, or you may find it in your social book also. Okay, from wherever you will get the information, you will first of all fill this table. If the date is missing, you will fill the date according to the operation being performed, and if the operation is missing, date is given, then you will find out that in this year which operation was or which event took place. Okay, after filling the table, what you have to do is that you have to write a paragraph, but in that paragraph all the sentences should be in the passive voice. I'm not talking about active voice, I'm talking about passive voice. Okay, like Nepal has had a turbulent political history. Starting line will be this. Okay, because this is all about the history of Nepal. So you can start the paragraph with this: Nepal has had a turbulent political history. In 2007 BS, Rana regime was abolished from the country. Now this sentence is in active voice or passive voice? It is in passive voice. Why? See now here. What work was done? Rana regime was abolished. So here object is coming first. Work being done is coming first, no? So that is why it is passive voice. In this way, you will complete this paragraph, but in this paragraph, all the sentences you will write in passive voice. Now, first line is this. Now, in second line, in 2000 BS, Rana regime was abolished from the country. Then, political parties were banned in. Now, see, second event is this, no? Banning of political parties. So political parties were banned in. From the net you will find out in which year it took place. So you will write here political parties were banned in this year. Again the work being done is coming first in the sentence, so it will be in passive voice. I hope you must have understood now how to write the paragraph. All the events you will write in this paragraph, but all the events you will write in the passive voice, not in the active voice, and complete the paragraph. This is your homework for today, and this is the most important question which you should understand how to do, and I hope you must have understood. First of all, you will fill this table by collecting the information from the net. And after collecting the information from the net, then you will write this information only in the form of paragraph, but in the paragraph you will write all the sentences in the passive voice only. For writing the sentences in the passive voice, you will first write which work is being done so that it may become the subject of the sentence, means object will become the subject of the sentence. So all the sentences will be in passive voice. Got all of you? Others too, I think you must have understood how to do. They are very simple questions. So this much for today. Now this homework you have to complete. So this enrich your vocabulary, question number 1. Then question number 2, A, B, C, D, E. Short answers are these. So you will do it. Then question number this study time. A part you will do, leave the B part, C part, D part you will do, and put into practice you will do. These 5 or 6 questions you will do in your English copy. If you will be having any problem, you are most welcome. You can ask me, but please submit your homework before the next English class. Okay, year 9. So I hope you must have understood your homework. Okay, now please do your homework neatly and submit it before next English class, because in next English class we will be starting a new topic. So if you will be having any problem in this homework, you can ask me. Okay, so till then, bye all of you, and thank you for learning on Best Montessori Distance Learning e-Portal. Thank you, class.